Hi, welcome back to Unit 3. This is Section 6, Lesson 1, and the second video for this lesson. This is Ms. Clemens-Brenton, and in this video, we'll look at how to divide fractions without models. While models are useful to help us visualize how the division of fractions actually work, it's actually quite simple to divide two fractions without a model. So when dividing fractions, we can change the second fraction to its reciprocal and multiply. So 3 over 7 divided by 2 over 5 can actually become 3 over 7 times, and the reciprocal is the flip of a fraction. So instead of 2 over 5, that would become 5 over 2. Once we rewrite our division statement as multiplication, we simply multiply as we did previously. So we would multiply the numerators. So 3 times 5 will give us 15. We would multiply the denominators. So in this case, 7 times 2 would give us 14. And then, of course, we always simplify if possible. So when I look at 15 over 14, there is no common factor between 15 and 14. So I can't simplify it, but I can write it as a mixed number if I choose. So 15 over 14 can actually be written as 1 and 1 over 14. So the rule for division can be simplified as KCF, which means keep, change, flip. So you would keep your first fraction, change the multiplication to division, and then flip your second fraction to its reciprocal. Example 1. Find each quotient. I have 3/5 divided by 7/8. So my first step would be to rewrite that division statement as a multiplication statement. So I KCF, I keep my first fraction, change the division to multiplication, and 7 over 8 becomes 8 over 7. I then multiply as I always did. So I multiply my numerators. So 3 times 8 will give me 24. And then multiply my denominators. So 5 times 7 is 35. That cannot be reduced. That is in simplest form. Example B. 1 over 6 divided by 5 over 12. So again, I KCF. I keep, change, flip. Keep my first fraction as 1 over 6. Change my division to multiplication. And flip my second fraction. So 5 over 12 becomes 12 over 5. I now multiply as I always did. So in this case, before multiplying, I can actually do some cross cancellation in 6 and 12. The largest number that divides evenly into 6 and 12 is 6. So 6 goes into itself once, and 6 divides into 12 2 times. I now multiply my new numbers. So 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 5 is 5. And 2 over 5 is in simplest terms. Example C. 4 over 9 divided by 20 over 27. So again, KCF, keep, change, flip. Keep the 4 over 9, change the division to multiplication, and 20 over 27 becomes 27 over 20. So again, look to see if there's anything you can reduce. 9 and 27, there is a common factor of 9. So 9 goes into itself once. 9 goes into 27 3 times. And for 4 and 20, there's a common factor of 4. 4 will divide into itself once, and 4 will divide into 20 5 times. Now we multiply our new numbers. So 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 5 is 5. Example D. 2 over 15 divided by 10. So here we have a whole number. So remember, when we were multiplying, whole numbers had to be rewritten as fractions. The same applies to division. So that 10 has to be rewritten as a fraction, so it will be written as 10 over 1. So 2 over 15 divided by 10 over 1. So now I do the KCF. So now I will keep, change, flip. You don't do that until after your whole number is changed into a fraction. So 2 over 15 stays as is, division changes to multiplication, and then 10 over 1 flips to the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 10 is 1 over 10. So now I will check to see if I can do any cross cancellation. 15 and 1, there's nothing that will cancel, but 2 and 10, 2 will divide into both of those. So 2 divides into itself once, and 2 divides into 10 5 times. So now I multiply my numbers. 1 times 1 is 1, and 15 times 5 is 75, and that can't be reduced any further. Please complete the activities for this lesson.